Hello and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from Your Besties.
I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay here.
And
this is where we take your questions and we try to give you advice. No guarantee.
I never know what you're going to say, but it's always funny.
Okay, so our first question is, what are dimples and why are they cute?
I'm glad somebody asked this because I don't know the answer.
Dimples, I don't know. How does that form in your face? Like, it's like a muscle that is a little bit
Okay, so you don't
tighter?
know. I'll look it up. Why do people think they're cute?
Are you talking about dimples in my cellulite?
Nope.
I think people think they're cute because it looks very youthful. Because like kids with chubby cheeks and they smile and they have dimples, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's an anomaly of the muscle that causes a dent in the cheek, especially when the individual smiles. It can have in one or both cheeks. It's caused by baby fat. Well, it is for babies. And then when they lose their fat, they get older, their dimples disappear. Oh.
So you have a baby face.
So I see. Dimples indicate youthfulness because of the baby fat. People say,
do you
I
not
have
think
dimples.
they're cute?
Somebody said I had dimples, and I was like, where the fuck are they?
Not really.
This?
Like maybe a little bit there. I feel like a dimple is like a very big like indent though. Right? Because then I say like I have one right here.
Was that a dimple?
No, I feel a dimple is like a very like small circle.
No. Somebody said I had them, and I was like,
I think you just have smile muscles.
Okay.
This is actually my question for you. You know how you gave me that weed suppository thing?
Do you want more?
How do I use it?
You just put it in.
Like your vagina? Oh. The whole thing? Do you like open up the thing? Does it squirt out? No. I guess I never even opened it. Like
It's like a beeswax suppository. It's like the tampon applicator, if you will. The shape,
Okay.
that kind of shape, a little less. And then you just jam it up in there.
like I gotta use my finger to jam it up in there?
That's yeah. There's not a suppository applicator.
Oh.
You don't have to. I just
No.
had an abundance.
I was just like, I don't actually know how to use this.
Yeah, you just throw it up in there. I can't promise anything's going to happen, but, it's a good time.
Okay. I'll give it a go. I don't really like the thought of like shoving something up inside of me.
Except a tampon every month?
I never get my period.
Yeah, that's right. You used to.
Yeah, but there's like an applicator.
Oh, you don't like a free finger?
I don't like a free finger up there.
Unless it's somebody else's.
Of course. I don't want to get all
then
up
ask
in there.
them to put it in there for you.
I'm like, I find that like I don't want to touch anything on myself. Like, no, I'm good.
That's an issue. Why? Okay.
Like, I don't know. It just kind of grosses me out.
Well, then don't use it.
Okay.
Honestly, just throw it away. I cancel.
No, now I'm gonna give it a go.
I can't even promise it's gonna work or that you're gonna like it. What if you don't like it?
Well, then I'll know. Okay. So me and my friends were renting an Airbnb to 10 other people. How do you divvy up like who gets the nice room, who gets the small room, who's sharing a room? There's singles and there's couples.
I think people should just rise to the occasion and do your best. Look, if you're traveling with these people, you'll like each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you're adults, you'll just get it. We used to travel as a group.
We did.
And it worked out.
Yeah, I feel like someone is always like, well, they got the better bedroom, or like,
you're an asshole if you say that. You're an asshole, and you don't deserve to have friends or go away.
Yeah, I feel like, is there a bad room? Probably not.
You're on vacation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go home then. Sleep in your car. I just feel like let's stop with that. That's like a very youthful question. Youthful in the sense that like, really? I feel like that girl Kate would have said something like that.
Yeah. Like, I want this room. I don't care where you put me. I'm here. I just sleep in there. Like, what's the big deal? Right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like you're putting the emphasis on the wrong thing here. The question would have been more interesting if you had said, should each room be prorated accordingly?
Oh, do you think it should be?
Not necessarily. I don't. Well, that's more of a question in my mind than it is like, how do you divvy it up? Like, if you're getting a bunk bed and somebody's getting the master. Now, what worked out well for our situation was that the person that was doing the organizing would get the master. And it made sense because they put it all together. And you're like, yes, that tracks. Me, I did the least amount of work and I was a single. So gladly give me a bunk.
Right.
Preferably the bottom. Okay?
Yeah.
Does she deserve... And now you're talking about socialism. Like, should we be offsetting? Like, should I be paying for your amenities in the master? I mean, like, should we? Or should you, right? Like, should you be paying a portion of my electrical bill and the maid cleaning bill? I don't know. I don't have that problem because I don't have any friends and we're not traveling.
I would say I don't think I would prorate it. Like,
No.
I think everyone just pays the same because, I mean, you're using the whole house in general.
Like, now, let's say master suite. I don't think you say that anymore. The larger
primary.
What is it? The primary room with the primary bath.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they have access to something. And if that, for some reason, said access is being denied to the rest of the mates in the house, then perhaps
there's going to be an issue.
Well, you can count on an issue, but perhaps then you pay a fee, some type of... We are making a scenario out of a scenario that doesn't even exist. But
well,
that's
this happened to me, actually.
Oh, it did?
When I was at that retreat in the mountains a few weeks ago.
Oh.
There was downstairs, let's see, me and another lady shared a room, bunk beds. In the next room, there was 4 people sharing a room. Then there was 2 more people sharing like a private bedroom. So 2, 4, 6, 8 people were sharing like one bathroom downstairs. But then on the second level, there was another bathroom, but this other person, they had like a private bathroom and bedroom, and they refused to like share the bathroom when we're all trying to get ready and like take photos and stuff. We're like, what the fuck? Like, there's 8 of us trying to get ready in one bathroom.
They actively wouldn't share?
They locked the door so no one could get in.
Do we know this person?
No. Yeah. Right? So that is like the issue.
What kind of person is that?
I don't know.
Ew.
Anyway, so hopefully that answered your question. Okay, so my stepdaughter and her boyfriend recently broke up and she wants somewhere to stay for a few months so she doesn't have to live with him until the lease ends. So, however, when she stays here, she's always having friends over. She's being loud. She comes home drunk. She triggered our alarm one time. And I want to kick her out, but she has nowhere to go. What should I do? Oof. What'd you say, stepdaughter? Ooh.
Doozy.
I don't know.
So she's at least 21.
Yeah, at least 21. And
I'd start charging her rent.
Oh, maybe that would kind of...
Serious rent.
Slow her down.
Yeah, that would slow her down. Put some real parameters. I'd start putting rules on the house. Hey, this is, you're not going to... You want to make it as uncomfortable for her there as possible. And, I used to not understand why parents would ask their children to pay rent. And this dawned on me. It will help them remain ready to pay rent formally on their own. So they don't start, so that they keep that muscle strong of carving out X amount of dollars every month for rent.
Yeah, kind of like keeping them responsible.
Exactly.
Instead of just a free for all.
Right. Like me. So that would be helpful. A lot of rules. Hey, you know what? We're super pumped to have you here. But these are rules that we would all like. Let's get on the same page so we can. And like, these are the hours. And if you choose to stay home, if you're gonna go out, then after 11 p.m., then you need to stay out. Because because I can speak to this. Sleeping with like holding your breath in anticipation that that someone's gonna come in and that the dogs are gonna be triggered, which is the equivalent of the alarm going off. And it's like, you know what? I am working, or like, please respect all of it, because I didn't used to appreciate these elements until I became like the adult or the parent in the situation. I didn't understand why these things mattered. So I would continue to ask her to pay rent. And then I would say, here, we're going to give you a 3-month exit strategy because you'd be best suited to live on your own. What she's doing is not extraordinary. It's probably very age appropriate. It's just that it's not working for her. I would also tell her the next time she's moving in with someone, it's not going to be with her boyfriend.
Yeah, just get a roommate.
She's going to have a roommate because we don't want you coming back the next time. Every time you break up with your boyfriend, you're coming back. I can speak from experience. Actually, that didn't really happen. Now that I think about it. I didn't move home because I got a... In fact, when I broke up with Doug, I had nowhere to go. My mom wouldn't let me move in with her. My brother wouldn't. And hence, thanks, neighbor.
Thanks for the guest house.
Thanks for the guest house. I've been paying you back ever since. Take those deposits.
Okay, so let's see. My bestie needs a place to hook up with her Tinder dates due to her living situation, and the dude that she wants to hook up with has roommates. She wants to use my place. What should I do?
100%. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna pay a cleaning fee. Do you know how many times I wanted to ask you for this?
I need new sheets.
Yeah. Well, I think you say, okay, if they're really your bestie, they know they're not going to do it in your room.
Right.
They're not doing it.
What if they only have like one bedroom?
Please.
Don't
if
do
you're
it on the
so
couch.
desperate, yeah, you can do it on the couch.
No, don't do it on the couch because the couch is harder to clean.
You put stuff down.
Okay. Are you coming prepared? Are you coming with like blankets and towels and sheets?
Well, okay.
Are you bringing your own
bedding?
I mean,
like, is it happening more than once?
I don't know.
Is this agreed upon?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Is this like a one-time sanction? Is it like a one-time thing? Hey, I'm real desperate, or
it's like a one-time thing.
Okay. Well, let's put it this way. You sound like a seasoned hooker-upper, so you're likely to know what needs to happen. Everybody knows. Like, when I hooked up in Lake Tahoe, we're not savages. We're just horny with nowhere to go. And we're civilized human beings. We're not doing it in cars. So do we know not to, like, what are we, 18? Jizzing on the couch?
It's just like, come on. Maybe, I don't know. Things get wild and you don't know where shit's going to end up.
I'm not reckless, though. Wild is not reckless.
It's just like, I don't know. Knowing that like someone had sex in my bed, even if you change
on the bed, that's one thing. Yeah, for sure. Not touching that. Like, the couch is gonna be fine.
No, I don't want to have it on the couch either.
So you're not gonna let your bestie use your house?
No, I don't think so. Maybe if I had a guest bed set up, sure, have at it.
What if you agreed not to use any of those things? Well, you could do it on the floor, in the guest room.
True. Should I blow up the air mattress?
Mm-hmm. That seems like it'd be hard on her. I'd be like, it's fine. I'll do it on the rug. No couch, no bed? Fine. No problem. No bed, no couch. No problem. Right?
You can't touch any furniture, but have at it.
That's fine. You don't know what it's like not to have anywhere to go.
I know. I'm just like thinking like, well, I said no couch and no bed. So I'd be looking around and be like, right there? Right there?
Oh my God. Stop being like such a priss.
I am
incest. Such a priss. And it's like, it's on your floor. Your dog does more damage to your carpet than your fucking friend. And he's probably like coming right on her. So she's going to clean it right up. It's not like it's like, you know what I mean? I mean, you're making more out of this and you're treating the people who need a place like somehow they're second-class citizens.
Oh. Well, that's extreme.
No, don't touch that. And don't be going over there. You might have HIV over there.
There's like jizz on the curtain somewhere.
What kind of sex are you having is more of my concern. That
I'm like concerned about like where everything's going.
No, that jizz is going to get on the curtain?
I don't know.
Just because they don't have a place to live doesn't make them savages. They're not fucking carnal animals who are just like,
well, you could have like bad aim.
I'm thirsty for your cum. I'll spooge on my face.
It's like, it's too much. It's like coming out too fast. And it's like, I lost control. And now it's just like everywhere.
Like we just won the World Series.
Stop.
If you're lucky. And you know what? The fact that these old aging adults, you can't even keep it up, let alone come. You're like, you good? You know? I just feel like you should not. It's just a housing issue. It's a housing crisis out there.
So
be a little more considerate and sensitive and stop being.
Okay, well, you're on team yes, and I'm on team no.
You wouldn't let your person use? I would say, hey, like, please don't use my bed or my couch. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll think about it.
You've got a lady lounge.
I do have a lady lounge.
I wouldn't hesitate to tap ass on that.
You can
lady
have
lounge.
the lady lounge.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Okay.
Or I can use like the floor. You just put a towel down on the floor.
Okay.
Little rug burn.
Yeah, sounds kind of painful.
Yeah, but you don't know how. That's how desperate people are for a place.
Huh.
I think you're out of touch and you're being insensitive.
Ooh. Excuse me for being married in my apartment.
And out of touch with the needs of the people. It's actually an issue. I have found myself wondering the same thing, like, where could I possibly go? You know how it's kind of like a sign of, it's an indication of luxury.
Oh.
You know, people who have garages,
Mm-hmm.
when they do or don't have snow in their car the next morning, you're like, oh, you're rich. You have a garage.
That's a luxury.
That's a luxury. Oh, you have a place you can bang without having to think about it. Luxury.
I will add that to my luxury list. I live such a luxurious lifestyle.
I live in abundance because I have a place where I can have sex without thinking about it.
Okay. I'm going to say that mantra to myself every day.
Because there are people who are starving in this world who can't have sex because they don't have anywhere to go.
They're starving?
For sex.
For sex. Okay. Sorry to all the people in the world that I'm insensitive of living my luxurious lifestyle.
Because you can have sex. Comfortable sex.
Anytime, anywhere.
Right.
In my house.
That's right. Meanwhile, you're like, ew, you have leprosy. You have COVID. Don't touch my sofa. Fuck off. You're making more of a mess with all the stuff you guys do. And your dog and your sweet treats and shit.
Okay, well, that's all of our advice that we have for today. No money back guarantee on this segment. Sorry. Make sure you share this episode with your besties. And tag us on Instagram with your favorite tip that we gave today. Just the tip. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.